Welcome to Mob Ties, brother. Welcome to Mob Ties. We got great wins, sends in $10 in regards to the backlash the football player got for proposing to his white girlfriend. Why do black women get angry and bitter when black men that they don't want to date outside their race? Okay, so why do black women get angry and bitter when black men that they don't want date outside their race? Good question. So, ladies, did y'all see about that college football player? He proposed to his white girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Y'all seen that, right?
Yeah.
It was on.
They had two kids. She was wearing the glasses. She looked like a little nerd.
No. She wasn't no nerd. She wasn't the glasses. She was like.
Oh, no, it was the other one. Okay, yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, ladies. So let's go ahead and get y'all perspective on that. Let's start with you. So the question is, why do black women get angry or bitter when they see a black man date outside their race? And were you mad about seeing that?
Personally, anything on the internet don't have nothing to do with me. Like, it's not my life, but I just feel as though black women probably get mad because it be on some don't come crying to us when you know what type of situation you're in, just to be put back in that situation, or it's just like things that you see in life. Like, I personally don't have no opinion on that because everybody do what's best for them, honestly. But they probably get mad because the black men probably come crying about what the white woman doing to them and all that. But it's like, you knew that,
So why do you think the black women are upset then?
That's what she's saying. You saying that the black women are upset because the black men are coming back to them crying?
Yeah, so it'd be like they're complaining about the white woman and what they're doing and all that, but then it's just like you'll still choose to deal with them, or they'll know what's up with the white woman and just
That's an assumption, though. Do you really think that the black men that are choosing white women are going back to black women?
I personally don't know.
So to reiterate, there are some black women out, obviously, that they get upset when they see a black guy dating a white girl.
Well, I'm about to say,
or marrying a white girl. So, in your opinion, I don't know if there's a right answer, but in your opinion, why do you think that they get upset when they see a black man dating a white woman or marrying a white woman? In your opinion,
because they probably think. I feel like I personally look at it like they probably think black men think black women want them for their money, or want them for what they have, or whatever sometimes, or they just mad because it's not them. Sometimes it be like that. It's just not them, and they're just mad. Sometimes it just be like that.
Moving right along. Why do you think that black women are angry and bitter when they see a black man, a successful black man, dating outside the race to a white woman?
I think because a lot of times, when black men go to white women, they do it because they feel a negative way towards black women, like they had bad experiences, so they know that they're going to run their mouth and talk down on black women, which most of the time black men do. They talk down on black women.
So black women don't talk down on black men?
I feel like black men and women talk down on each other, which really is still not okay. But yeah,
to go on social media, this maybe not right now, but this you can find plenty of statuses, whether on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, of women just dogging men. You know what I mean? Especially black men. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So why should a man date a certain race of woman when they're constantly dogging black men?
I don't think that we're constantly dogging black men. I think it's just the society that we're in now. Everybody's just dogging each other, and I just think it's all messed up. Okay, I don't think I think that the black community, yes, we do have a lot of things to work on, but I think we're bashing each other. I don't think it's just one more than the other.
Got you.
Yeah.
So your answer was the reason why black women, are angry and bitter at black men dating outside the race is because the black men feel negative towards. They think that the black men feel negative towards them.
Yeah, they paint a negative picture of black women when they do move on to these white women.
Okay, so
and then
question for you
they
real
make
quickly
these white
on
women
that.
feel comfortable, saying certain things, which she did say she was talking negative about black women.
The white girl?
I don't know if that was her specifically, but I seen something like that on Twitter today, like when it was a white woman and a black man. And, actually a white woman commented on it, and she had said, this is
she
why.
was in the comments.
Yeah, she said this is why black men don't want black women.
And what was the reason? Because why?
She was like, because y'all are angry and bitter and just, that whole picture that black men paint of black women.
Okay, so my question for you is, so you said a few things there. I'm trying to understand your worldview. So black men pretty much paint a negative image towards black women when they choose a white girl, right? So, but how? How do they make black women look like negative or seem negative if they choose a white girl? Like how does that happen? It's a choice. It's a preference. So it's like, you go to an ice cream shop, you got chocolate and vanilla, you got one vanilla.
You always
Should chocolate feel negative because I chose vanilla? So like explain to me the psychology behind it.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, so most black men start dating black women, right? Most of the time, people start dating their own race, let's be real. And then you venture out to different races. So,
from a general perspective, I can say yes. Not all. And maybe not even most, because it all depends on the demographic of where the black person is being raised.
And the demographic.
So like in the South, it's a lot more black people in the South than any other, than any other states. So in the South, we can see more, the same race, black couples, the same race dating. But if you start to travel more up north, well, there's more white girls, there's more diversity. So the black guy's gonna date Spanish girls, white girls. The white girl's gonna date, black
generally,
boys.
I think people start dating in their race because that's just what they're used to.
Let's get to your point. No, I didn't want to cut you off. Yeah, go ahead.
I almost forgot what I was talking about now.
Okay, so we were on, you were just explaining to me how a black man choosing a white girl makes the black woman look negative or bad. It paints a negative connotation towards the black woman, that choice.
I would just say that, I feel like they do. And I feel like most of the time we date in our own race because that's what we're comfortable with, right? But then eventually you venture out and you try something new. And when you try something new, it's probably a reason behind that, right? Like, okay, let me try something new. Either just because I'm curious or because I had a negative experience. So it's either one or the two. And I feel like most of the time it's just because they had a negative experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vad, what do you think? Why do you think black women get upset when you see a black man date and or marry a white woman? In your opinion?
In my opinion?
In your opinion.
I feel like it's because maybe the black man has become more successful and has gotten more money, and they feel as though they can upgrade to a woman that is higher than a black woman, that makes them feel as though they are a king. Maybe that a black woman maybe doesn't make them feel as that they're a king.
Okay,
do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Question for you. You said the black men feel as though choosing the white woman is an upgrade. Why do you think that? Why would you think that?
I feel like that it makes them feel as that there is an upgrade.
So you feel that the black man feels that the white woman is an upgrade. So you trying to feel for the black man.
I'm not feeling for them. I'm just saying what I feel as though they feel.
Okay, real quick. But she said the same thing.
Listen to me. So if I explain this to you, I feel as though like black people should, if they initially date their own race, like my sister was saying, they date someone that is the race of their own. So I feel as though when they start making more money, that they feel as though that race that they decide to date outside of being black, like maybe it's Hispanic or maybe it's white, they feel as though that woman is easier to obtain to than a black woman. Because a black woman, they speak their mind. They tell you what they want. You know, we all have our wants and we have our needs, and we express that to you. And we tell you what we're going to accept and what we're not going to accept from you. It's just that's just what us black queens have in us, period. And a white woman, they don't.
Why the white woman not a queen?
A white woman, let me tell you.
Black queen? Go ahead now. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me tell you, like a black woman, a white woman is going to sit there and just let you provide for them and let you do what every white man would do for a white woman, which is provide, which is take care of them, which is do everything you feel as though you need to do for a woman. You're going to do that for that white woman.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with white women?
You're going to do that for that white woman. You're going to do that for the Hispanic woman. Because you know why? Because they're not a black woman. Oh. Because they're not going to tell you what you should do, what you should not do. And they're not going to put their foot down. And they're not going to tell you, hey, I want you to do this and I want you to do that. And they're not going to speak on that shit. Because you know why? Because they're white. And because they know that they have a strong black man there to provide. And as a black woman, you see that in a black man. You know what a black man can provide, and you know what a black man can do, and you know what a black man can do for a black queen. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, like a black woman knows what a black man can do. So we just try to instill that in y'all's head. We just try. If y'all forget that, we try to instill that in y'all, and we try to just like
instill what
make y'all instill that.
Instill what?
Instill that. You can do this. You can do that. We motivate y'all. We do all those things that feel as though y'all probably feel as though y'all can't provide. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do that.
Get reactions.
You everything. Understand what I'm saying?
Okay, real quick. So you said a lot there.
Yeah, a whole lot.
One of the things,
so y'all can understand my point.
We understand you.
Okay.
So one of the things that you said there was, you know, the reason why the black man chooses the white woman is because if we just look at the logical entailment of all the things that you said, he chooses the white woman because the black woman is too hard to handle. Seems like he wants something that's easier to handle.
To sum it all
so
up.
Then my question for you is, why would a black man want to handle any woman?
Because it's easier.
No. But listen to the question.
Because it's easier to handle a woman that is not the same race.
That provides. Let me say it again real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Why would a man want to have to handle any woman? Why, if you get into a relationship and I'm out working and paying the bills and protecting and providing, like you said, why would I want to go home and deal with a woman that I have to handle? Why would I want to deal with more?
Because a black woman has more than just.
But I think you're missing a point. No, I think you're missing a point. Black
women are more strong-minded. We have things that we want.
Yeah, that's not the question, though.
Okay.
Pay attention real quick.
Okay.
So, think about it. Men, we go out there fighting dragons. We dealing with the world. We going out there and we're... Well, I mean, I'm saying that we're going out in the workforce and we're competing. In order for us to bring home the money, we have to compete. Life is a competition. So once we leave the house, there's a competition for me to get my paycheck. There's a competition for me to keep my house.
Is that not the same for the woman?
We're speaking about the dynamic that you said. If the man is protecting and providing, right? In that dynamic, the man is out there competing with the world, so then he can bring home the food and the money for the wife and the children. If he is doing that, right? He's doing his job. Why would he then want to come home to a woman?
A black woman.
No, listen.
Why, to a black woman?
Take
say
away.
That. Say
listen,
that.
stop it.
No, say
for
a black
you,
woman.
For you, I need you to understand. Forget about any racists. Just think about this.
Okay.
Why would any man, let's speak about the genders, why would any man want to go home to a woman that he then has to handle and do another job? He's already out there working and doing things. Why would he want to have to come home?
Because she has a mind of her own, because she feels as though she wants more than what she has.
I got it.
Because she feels as though she wants more than
No, you're speaking, once again, you're speaking for the woman. Let's think about the man. So put yourself in a man's perspective.
Okay.
So let's just reverse it real quick. Let's say if you are in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
You've been in a long relationship, actually.
No.
Wait. How long you been in a relationship?
It's not been that. It hasn't been that
Okay,
long.
let's just say, you're in a relationship. Hypothetically, you've been living together with this man, but let's say you're the breadwinner. You're out there competing with the world. You're out there you make the bulk of the money, and you're doing things. Now, let's say when you come back home from a long day of work, you're tired. You just want some love. You want some food. You want to be, nurtured, right? You want some of that good energy. Now, let's say when you come home, your guy is being nagging, being annoying, being combative with you. You'll be like, God dang, nigga, I just was working, paying all the bills. Like, let me come home to something like soft and good and lovey-dovey. So now let's just flip it, right? From your worldview and your standpoint, you're saying that the black man is choosing the white woman is because she's less combative. And you're saying that the black woman is more to handle.
Right.
So, which you
That's
wouldn't even
usually what
choose
it
that.
is.
You get what I'm saying?
That's usually what it is.
But that's usually what it is. But you wouldn't even choose that. Like, think about it. We just flipped it, right? And you was out there working, making the bread. Now, let's say if you went home to a guy and he's the nurturer pretty much. He's out there cooking, cleaning, and doing that stuff. But when you went home to him, he was combative and nagging and being annoying to you. Would you like that?
Would I like that?
You
No.
don't like that. You would appreciate more of a good, loving, caring, nurturing energy if you're the breadwinner, right?
Right.
Got it. So that's what men want.
But listen to me.
The logical entailment would be if black men are choosing white women with your worldview because black women are more combative and they're more to handle. Well, that means that black women need to change their behavior and get on program. Know their role and play their role. If you got a man that's being masculine, taking care of the bills and protecting and providing for you, you nurture that man. You be feminine. You be submissive. You get on his program. You cheer him on.
But you also have a mind of your own. And you also speak of things that you feel as though maybe your man doesn't want to speak of, but you speak of that because you want to speak of it, to make it be known, to make your man feel as though you are thinking of those things that he doesn't want to avoid. He wants to avoid talking about. The black woman speaks of things and does things that the black man probably doesn't want to talk about, probably doesn't want to do.
Like what?
I'm saying,
It don't
like,
even matter like what.
anything.
Then that's her problem.
A white woman is going to avoid that shit just so that you're happy in that time, just so that you have everything that you want.
But
And
then
I get
who
it.
takes
And you would like that shit at that time.
And remember, try to no
You would
cussing.
like it. Okay, I'm sorry.
You get, but so think about what you just said. Like, who's at fault then? If show of hands real quick. Who wants a leader?
Me?
Now, do you think most women want a leader?
Yes.
Okay, so if most women want a leader, by default, the woman, in order for the woman to get a leader, by default, she must follow that man's lead in order for her to have a leader.
Absolutely.
Got it, right?
Absolutely.
So if she must let me finish my
go
point.
ahead.
If the woman must follow the man's lead if she wants a leader, then that means that why is the black woman, like you're saying, being so combative, being so annoying, not wanting to get on the man's program, but the white woman is getting on the man's program? So wouldn't you say that the blame would just be on black women, not the black man? So who's at fault for black men not choosing black women? We would have to say that the black women are at fault because they're not changing their behavior and getting on the black man's program, but the white woman is.
But you're making it seem as though like the black woman is at fault for speaking her mind and for doing what she feels like though she needs to talk to her significant other about. I'm talking about speaking up. I'm talking about...
Listen, since the beginning of time, and even in the Bible, it's better to live on the corner of your house or the roof of your house than be in a house with a quarrelsome woman. So even God knows, Jesus knows, women should shut up and listen to the man.
That's what you
They
think.
shouldn't be talking.
That's why black men will go for the white women. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's why the black man will go for the white women.
It's in history books. It's in the
That's
oldest
why the
text.
black man would go for the white women is what I'm saying to you.
It is not your place.
Because a white woman would shut the fuck up, and that's what I'm saying to you.
I have a question for you. Hold on, let me ask this
Go
question.
ahead. Yeah, but
Sorry.
what that doesn't, like, you're saying something, but it doesn't prove anything. You're like
What
making.
you're saying doesn't prove anything.
No, what it proves is that the reason why black. I'm just going with your
Actually,
logic,
we could
right?
probably look at statistics, or someone could do
Probably.
a study
why
on
would-
that.
Real quick, let
Why
me just
would-
finish my point
why
from what she
would-
said. Look,
Okay.
you're just saying that, like you saying that. Well, that's the reason why black men are choosing white women because
Successfully
no,
black
listen,
men?
because
Yeah.
white women are more submissive.
Yes.
So the black man is not an L for the black man; it's the L for the black women because y'all not getting any successful black men. So you're saying it like it's an L for the black man. No, all men we want a feminine and submissive woman.
There are black women that are submissive
There are
and
many
feminine.
in all races. There are many
You
women
have
that's
to bring
feminine
that
and
out
submissive.
of them. You can't be.
So real quick,
Yeah.
right? Let's just use that same logic. So you have to get me to be feminine and submissive. That's what you're saying as a black woman. Now you want a masculine man, right?
Right.
What if I said to you, you have to get me to be masculine? Before you get me to be masculine,
should
I'm
be
going to
masculine.
act feminine.
You should be
I should
masculine
already
as
be
a
masculine.
man.
So
And you should
guys,
be
so
feminine
let's
as a
just go
woman.
ahead. Let's go ahead and reverse
Exactly.
it. You should automatically be
But you know
feminine.
what?
Listen real quick. You should automatically be feminine and submissive as a woman, and not have no man
Should
should
I
have
shut
to
up?
get that out of you.
I shouldn't say anything.
But a lot of the times when you are dealing with, or when you see a successful black man as a black woman, you're looking like, oh wow, like he's a successful black man. You see black men all the time, but sometimes it's hard to come by a successful black man. So you have somebody that is a football player, and it's like, damn, why wasn't that me? I feel like that's how a lot of them is looking like.
It's
And I'm not
because-
saying me like me.
I know what you mean.
You know.
It's because they want to cause chicks like Red over there that just don't want to listen. I want to argue back and forth and stuff like that. Because they're all black women like that. They don't want to listen. They want to do. They're not
That's
even
what
trying
I
to
was saying
understand.
earlier. That's what I was saying
They're
earlier.
not trying to understand. They want to fight
Black
you.
women just want you to understand their point of view. Black women want you to see what they are going through, and black men just don't want to deal with that shit.
No. The thing is, all women want that. The white woman wants that too, but the white woman just knows her place.
Is that what it is?
She just knows her place by a man's side. She knows her place. She may feel these things, right? But she's expressing it much differently than the black woman. From your worldview, that's what you're saying. You're saying that, well, white women tend to be like more, feminine and let the black man kind of get away with what he want to do. Mm-hmm. But the black woman, she's more expressive and wants to express her opinion and how she feels. The thing is, both women want to do it. They all women. You have emotions, you have feelings. You definitely want to express yourself. The thing is, a submissive feminine woman, she just does it with grace, or she does it in a way where it's feminine, or she just knows when not to speak. Right. Like, everything don't have to be spoken about. You don't always have to give your opinion or your perspective on things. You could just follow your man's lead.
And if you don't trust them to lead you, then why are you with them?
Nah, facts.
So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.